Games journalism is dying, and this is why you should care. Yesterday, Polygon was hit with massive layoffs, like majority of its staff layoffs, including the editor-in-chief. Polygon is one of the more well-known gaming sites where they publish on a range of topics from oral histories of Final Fantasy VII to updates on bad practices and legal actions in games to game guides. This is just the latest in a trend of, well, deprioritizing games journalism, which I can only assume is in favor of AI-driven content mills. In 2023, Kotaku, another prominent site for gaming news, was also hit with redundancies. And again in 2024. Games journalism is what lets us know when workers are being mistreated. It brings us closer to the game devs and the voice actors and the studio heads that we admire. They are the ones who are the driving force in showing us that games are good for us, and not just the harbingers of doom, and not just the harbingers of doom, like non-games media like to say. So what can we do? We need to understand that we do not have fundamental access to good games journalism or scientific research. So we need to do what we can to both support the journalists that are still employed. There are still some game journalists out there. There are also some on Substack. Patrick Klepek, who I like to follow, Gamefile. There's several. I will list them. And I imagine there's going to be more now. You can subscribe to their Substack. Those tend to be free. You can also support it monetarily. If 10,000 people supported one person with $1 a month, that would sustain them to be able to continue in independent journalism. And I mean, if you're on Substack, I would love 10,000 followers. And I'm not a games journalist, but I do highlight their work. These layoffs are certainly a sign of the times, to leaning into AI, to the economic downturn of the global economy, and to what I hope is the tail end of a series of layoffs that have lasted forever in the games industry. When will they end? And we should care, because the loss of this craft, the loss of this art, impacts us all. The takeaway message here is that there are ways to support those out there who are bringing us hot takes on hot sauce and deep dives into our Final Fantasy heartthrobs. Until next time, be excellent to each other and always cite your sources and support your game journalists.